Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today let's make a shirt that looks like snakeskin. As usual, the shirt was washed and dried, soaked in a soda ash solution for 20 to 30 minutes. I wrung it out of my Panda spin dryer so it's just barely damp. I also have the shirt turned inside out. I'm going to start by centering the shirt, and this process is going to go really fast. But down below this video in the description is a link for another video which shows how to center a shirt. Essentially what I'm doing is getting both sides of the front of the shirt right up next to each other and both sides of the back of the shirt right up next to each other. That way whenever I apply the dye to the shirt, since both of the front sides are right next to each other, they're going to look more symmetrical. And the same goes for the back side. Okay, now that the shirt is centered, I'm going to grab the side of the shirt and fold it down toward the center line or the midline of the shirt. I'm also going to fold the sleeves to fit in this space. Then I'm going to grab the area that I just folded down and fold it back halfway. Then I'm going to turn the shirt over and grab the center or the midline of the shirt and fold it back too. So I've just essentially done some really large fan folds in the shirt. Then using my washable marker, I'm going to draw the lines that I'd like to fan fold onto the shirt. It's going to be kind of a wave type design or a shark's tooth, whatever you want to describe it as. And I'm just freehanding this onto the shirt. Once I have the design drawn on with my washable marker, I'm going to use some sinew to tie the lines. Because the shirt is so thick, it's not going to be really easy to fan fold these lines. But I'm going to do my best and then tie each one of the lines with some sinew. That will give me some white areas in the shirt, which is going to help add some texture and the look of snakeskin in the shirt. I'm going to continue this process of fan folding the lines and tying them with sinew all the way down the shirt. So for this shirt, I'm going to use 3 different shades of green. I'm starting by applying dark green from Pro Chemical and Dye to either side of the sinew line. I've placed my dye down inside some needle tip bottles just so that I have a little bit more control over where I apply the dye. I have links down below in the description for where I purchased these bottles as well. I also list the dye colors, and I have links for several other items that I use when I tie-dye down below in the description. As the dye soaks into the shirt, it's going to move and spread out a little bit down the shirt, and that's perfectly fine. I want it to look more like snakeskin, so I want it to have more of an organic feel. So moving down the shirt and spreading out a little bit will make it just look better, I think. The next color I'm going to add is bright green from Dharma Trading Company, and I'm going to add that to the very end portion of each one of these sections. After applying dye to a couple of the end portions, I decided I wanted to go ahead and add the middle color next, and so I'm using New Emerald Green from Dharma Trading Company. I'm going to apply it on both sides of the dark green. Now I'm going to go back and apply the bright green to the very end areas of each one of these sections. I'm going to do a little bit of touch up of the rest of the shirt, and then I'm going to set it aside and allow it to process for at least 24 hours. To rinse the shirt, I took it to my utility sink and I began rinsing it in cold water. I rinse in the cold water to rinse out the soda ash that's left in the shirt. Then I untied the shirt and gradually warmed the water up to hot and continued rinsing to rinse out any dye that didn't react or bond with the shirt. After rinsing for a while, I decided to go ahead and soak the shirt, so I added some hot water to my sink, along with a little bit of Blue Dawn dish detergent. I put the shirt into the water and allowed it to soak until the water cooled. I changed out the water and continued the soaking process until the water was almost clear. Then I put the shirt into my washing machine and washed it using a hot cycle and a little bit of Dharma's textile detergent. And after the shirt was washed and dried, this is what it looks like. So what do you think? Do you think it looks like snakeskin? I think it does. I think all of the different greens combined together on the shirt and the color variations along with the sinew lines, I think it gives a lot of texture and depth to the shirt where it really makes it look like snakeskin. So overall, I really like the shirt, but drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you've enjoyed the video, I sure would appreciate it if you would like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.